learning through poetry. So I must thank Audrey Hall and George Hall for the opportunity provided me to gain this experience. So we were working on a project. It's very interesting. Projects to do with well-being and mindfulness. And Audrey had collected and written great numbers of poems in relationship to perspective setting, mindfulness, and the like. And they wanted to include it in the program. So I saw these 2 or 3 or 4 paragraphs and I said, what do we do with this? Would participants read it? And what happens after that? Will they read it often or they will ignore it? Because it's kind of weird that you have that poetry over there. And then a thought occurred in our conversation. It was a very, very interesting conversation. What if you provide the functionality that the learner can actually write their own inspiration? It might be a poetry, it might be a thought, a good thought, a beautiful thought. It might be a photo of something that they enjoy. So meaning to say, you bring in their own poems in their lives. They bring in what inspires them in that area. That's good. I told myself and I told Audrey and George that it's good. We're making the poetry as a way of eliciting from people their own emotions and their own feeling. But the third step was incredible. What if we allow them to send an email to those people important to them? A spouse, a partner, a child, or whoever they are, a peer, a friend, and send them a small poem or a small beautiful thought. Beautiful idea, right? So here I was trying to reflect the process that we're using technology. At the same time, we're using the power of personal, meaningful encounter, but we are importantly more activating it. We're using it in an actual process so that the poem becomes an actionable item and it becomes meaningful because now it builds presence. It builds mindfulness in that area. I'm excited to share this with you because there are so many ideas, and thanks again to George and to Audrey, there's so many ideas in our courses that sometimes you don't know what to do for. Well, you reflect on it and simply say, how would a person be changed when he or she does something about this content? And this is just an example of them. Poem plus my beautiful thought plus can I send a friend a beautiful idea?